Hi, I'm Liz Dobson from AutoMuse and welcome to Parihoa and a special welcome to the new barn that's opened up here. 6-car garaging, fantastic, and we've got a special guest, the Rolls-Royce Ghost. It's the all-new Rolls-Royce Ghost. The first one was launched in 2009 and it was a huge success for Rolls-Royce. So when they decided to do the new one, they asked their customers, what do you want? They all said, we want instant torque from this engine and we want a quiet engine, and we won't hear it when we're going for a drive later. It produces 420 kilowatts of power, 850 newton meters of torque, and that's a lot. Slightly longer than the first one, 89 millimeters, which doesn't sound a lot, but this is a 5.5 meter long car, nearly 2 meters wide. All-wheel drive, which is important as well. The color is the all-new deep indigo, and here's an exclusive from AutoMuse. Purple is going to be the hero color for the Ghost next year. The starting price for this is $490,000, so just shy of $500,000. Let's go and get Matt Chapman, the owner of Parihoa, and see what he thinks. We're driving on 21-inch tyres. Even on this gravel road, it's a lovely car to drive and quiet. It's well known, Rolls-Royces float, they don't drive. Hi, how are ya? Take a seat.
Nothing makes my day better than when a Rolls-Royce arrives at Parihoa. There's something about this property that seems to attract them, and in fact it's where Liz is driving at the moment, where we met at the Rolls-Royce Cullinan launch. We also had the Phantom here, the big brother of the Rolls-Royce Ghost, earlier this year, and it was a car that I really loved. So I guess what's the point of the Rolls-Royce Ghost when you've got the Phantom? Well, it's kind of a cut-down version of the Phantom, but it's actually more modern. I think what's so spectacular about this car is that it does feel like the last one. It does feel like the Phantom. It does feel like the Cullinan. And that's a good thing, because when you hop into a Rolls-Royce, what you get is this beautiful familiarity, yet everything about this car is new. And so I think it's beautiful when you can create a new model, but it has that strong link with the past. One of the most beautiful things about the Ghost, and indeed all Rolls-Royces, is just how beautiful everything is. I mean, you get a Rolls-Royce because it's the absolute best you can get. The interior, for a start, is so white that I really want to get it off the farm because it's completely not practical for being out here. It could be practical for Auckland. I think it's probably better for Singapore. Can you imagine if every car that was produced was done like a Rolls-Royce and just done properly? There's just no compromise here. I mean, you look at these beautiful speaker surrounds and the metal in the door opener. If you look at the front here, we have the fascia that apparently took 10,000 hours to create. All of the dials just beautifully crafted with metal surrounds. I even love the fonts. I love the fonts on the heater controls and on the dashboard. Here in the back, we have the tray table, and then we have the computer monitor, which can be all controlled from the BMW-oriented iDrive controller. You can have different seating configurations, so you can fit 3 people in the back. Here we have the hidden fridge with 2 champagne glasses. We've got a bottle of Dom in there. Whatever you think about whether this car is practical or not, it's very, very well done, and I don't think there's anything out there that beats it. Having driven all sorts of cars, the thing about a Rolls-Royce for me is it makes me feel really comfortable. It makes me feel like when you work hard, you can just sit back and enjoy the ride. And if I ever had the means, this would be a car that I would get a lot of pleasure sitting in the back of.